Hey everybody, welcome to the next map that I'm going to play, which is Tatooine Orbital Attack, which is the third one, third installment in the Sky to Ground map pack. The first map pack, that is. And as you can see, one big problem with this map, and I don't know if it's because I have some patch or the unofficial patch installed, but the ground is fucking fluorescent. It is really, really annoying, to be honest. And the loading screen actually does not show it like this, so it might be some graphics error thing, but this map becomes pretty much unplayable with all of this light. I mean, the sky is literally now white. I cannot see my lasers at all. Really, really annoying. If it was done on purpose, that is a horrible mistake, but like I said, the loading screen does not actually show it, so I think there's another error. What's very different with the other maps is that you can also see this. It is again like Naboo, very, very concentrated. The arena is very small, but I don't think it's actually elevated. So I don't think there's a higher area. So if you walk outside of the town, which, ow, that just didn't happen. I think there's a lot less cover here. Let's actually find a pilot. Where do we have a pilot? Here we go. So obviously, same problem here. All these people are kind of waiting in line. It's a little more neat than all of these dudes that are waiting here, but it is still something that really needs to be fixed with these type of maps. But one thing that's very cool about this map is the draw distance. Where in Renvar we had a horrible draw distance, here you can actually see the other mothership from where you take off, and here you can see exactly what I mean. So the map itself is of course pretty big, like the Naboo and the Renvar map, but all the battle happens over here. But it is not elevated, it is not on a higher pedestal like Naboo was. But as you can see, this light thing right here is annoying and is a problem. It is unplayable because of that. Here we have I mean, the map is huge without actually... I'm still not going out of bounds. In terms of dogfights, this map really, really has a lot of potential. But not necessarily more than the other ones. Like, you wouldn't want to download this map to have dogfights here. That would be weird. I mean, if that's your goal, you might as well just do a space map. The reason you want these sky to ground map packs is that you have those same battlefield-like experiences where there is ground combat and air combat, but the air combat is actually more developed. Usually there's only maybe 1 or 2 air vehicles in a regular map, and they are usually used to flank in order to give you a quick boost. Obviously, with a air vehicle, you can avoid all of the tanks and the walkers and land behind the enemy and quickly take one strategic outpost and then start spawning in from there. But here, I mean, I really think that if this light thing wasn't here, it would be okay. It wouldn't be my favorite map of the 3. My favorite map of the 3 is definitely Renvar. But I mean, oh, it's annoying as hell. Really, really annoying. But like I said, I'm praising this map for the draw distance, which I actually think was also the case in Naboo. Both teams actually can spawn in the air, which is cool. I think that is kind of necessary. But yeah, because of this, it's unplayable. Obviously, I'm not going to play it all. I'm going to spawn one more time on the ground. And, let's see, can I be somebody with a shotgun? Well, whatever. We'll just be a regular one. We'll spawn in the middle. In the arena. We actually do have a few air vehicles here. Works well with strategy. I mean, it does feel very different than the Naboo map, because the streets are much wider. Actually, that's not true. Well, in Naboo, you have that one really large main street. But it's just difficult to actually recognize enemies. It is even more difficult if I'm hitting them.
We lost the command post. Take it back.
We've had maps like this where, not this bad, but where there was a huge amount of light bloom, and so much so that it absolutely ruined the experience. And this is definitely the case there. So I hope to God that it is actually something to do with an unofficial patch, that if you guys download it, that it will actually look normal. Don't have too much different to say. This is probably my least favorite of the three, but still it has some very interesting aspects to it. But I would say that it is definitely a must download. If only it were for those other two maps that are here, which are excellent. Especially Renvar needs to be experienced. I mean, you can see the chaos. There's a lot of stuff going on. Mostly also because it is on such a small scale on the ground. Very good air combat going on with AI as well. Very well playable with AI. Though, of course, they get stuck. Look at that. They're pretty much zooming through the street. Well, that was horrible. The map that I'm really looking forward to is Coruscant, and I'm really hoping that it won't disappoint. But I hope that the AI will be as competent with their flying skills. Not like that, though, where they crash in, but at least where they fly through the between the buildings and everything. That would be very cool. One thing that they actually could do with the Coruscant, since everything is so high up, is actually have air battles that would play out beneath you, which is a very interesting concept. Obviously, all the air battles would actually play out above you, but if the starting platforms of the infantry is higher, or on taller buildings, then that means that you could actually have air battles in the lower levels of the city, which would be amazing. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna stop it here. Yeah, like I said, the light bloom ruins this experience, but otherwise it's a pretty good map. Download link will be in the description down below. It is the map pack, so it will come with 3 maps. The other 2 are definitely worth checking out. Download link will be in the description down below. I will see you guys next time.